Hey y'all, it's Dr. Devin, and I cannot wait to talk to you about the letter O this week. As we head on into the fall and winter season, you'll hear a lot of people talk about the flu or about getting sick and what do you use for this and what do you use for that. And for me, it's all about going to the basics. What are the simple building blocks that I can support my body's innate healing with? And one of those things starts with the letter O. I think it's one of the most powerful substances on the planet. So come on in and let's get started. All right, friends, we are winding down. We are at the letter O. 2019's clock is ticking, and you might hear a little rasp in my voice because it's that time of year where we're transitioning seasons. We're transitioning from the air conditioning being on to the heater being on. It's when stress sometimes picks up and immune system tends to fall down, and this is the season that can get labeled flu season. Now for me, I don't think the flu necessarily has a season. I think that we as humans are cyclical beings, and there's times of year where the environment or where emotional and mental stresses pick up in our immune system, and really our self-care and awareness of how we're eating, how we're taking care of ourselves dips, and then flu or bacteria, viruses, different things like that can activate because we are suppressed, and so our immune defenses are down. So what are some things that we can do to naturally support ourselves? And the letter O is solely dedicated to this beautiful little substance called oregano. Now I'm going to list off some things. You're going to see some pictures flash up on your screen. I'm going to talk to you today about Dr. Axe, who's one of my favorite human beings on the entire planet, who puts out more information, content, support, structures, strategies, tools for you to keep you and your family healthy in a really natural, gentle, easy way. If you haven't been to draxe.com, please go do it. But I'm going to talk to you about what he has to say about it. I'm going to tell you about a website called The Truth About Cancer. They talk about oregano. And then I love my essential oils. Young Living, Doterra, they're big oregano fans. So I'm going to tell you what they have to say about it. And then this last little guy is called OREGANOL, and this one I take this time of year, goes straight under the tongue. Guys, it ain't pretty. It's not like my favorite tasting substance on the planet, but it is liquid gold. So let's talk about why. Step number one, let's talk to you about Dr. Axe. Dr. Axe says that oregano can be used to treat toenail fungus, to treat gingivitis. He talks about the power of it being a natural antibiotic. Taking it internally, mixing it with water or coconut oil. He uses it to potentially treat things like bronchitis or croup. You can use it to treat candida or yeast overgrowth. He combines this with the keto diet and probiotics to really internally get digestive system working better. It's also great for ringworm. I have a ton of wrestlers in my family. I am outnumbered. I am literally outmanned. And so getting to have something like this that I can topically put on there to control the ringworm in my house during wrestling season is huge and much needed. And then of course he talks about using it for sinus infections and allergies. Now, let's flip over, go ahead and take a look at the website that I'm sharing with you now, The Truth About Cancer. Everybody needs to check this website out. When they specifically talk about oregano, their health benefits that they're focusing on, they say it's anti-cancer, antifungal, antiviral, antiparasitic, antibacterial, anti-diabetic, anti-inflammatory, anti-allergenic, boosting the immune system. Little fun facts that oregano has been used as a medicine for over 4,000 years by ancient Chinese, Greek, and Roman doctors and healers. The word oregano means joy of the mountain in Greek and refers to the fact that oregano grows well in higher altitudes. Now, in Greek mythology, oregano was created by Aphrodite as a symbol of happiness. And I can tell you that oregano keeps me happy because it keeps me healthy. So thank you to The Truth About Cancer. You got to check out the article that I'm sharing with you because it's very well put together, and follow all the beautiful research and support that The Truth About Cancer is putting out into the world, making it a full force effort to talk about our options when it comes to treating cancer and really supporting the whole human in the journey from cancer diagnosis and sorting through options and picking the path that really best suits and is in most alignment with you. Now, take a look at. Doterra offers oregano oil. Young Living offers it. Doterra, I loved their descriptions of different ways to use it. They said that you can take it orally in their little gel caps. You can also put it on spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce or on a roast, which is just brilliant. And then they also talk about putting 10 drops of this in water to create a surface cleaner. You guys, do you know how simple that is? And when we talk about the chemicals that are out there in our, in our cleaning supplies and what we spray and put where our kids play and the surfaces that we cook on and things, using something like oregano is a lot more simple and a lot more natural and really easy. 10 drops and some water in your own little spray bottle and you're good to go. So thank you, doTERRA, giving you a shout out for that. And then last but not least, I'll circle back to this guy. Please, please, please go get this. Like it said, natural antibiotic, natural antiviral, natural antifungal. You guys, I understand that medicine has its time and place, but this time of year, here's what I watch happen in my office. Somebody gets a cough. Somebody starts to get drainage. They go in, they're not properly tested to make sure that the infection is even bacterial to begin with. They're over prescribed antibiotics because doctors want to help and they come in and people are miserable. And so they give them an antibiotic because that's usually our standard of care. That is getting better. Thank you, MDs. I do not mean to make a blanket statement with that, but I know a lot of you agree with me. We have wildly overused antibiotics and misappropriately used them when it's not even a bacterial situation. And what happens in those situations is it leads us down this rabbit hole where one infection turns into 3 infections and then you take a nosedive with your health. And I want to do my part to keep as many people out of that rabbit hole as possible. So get adjusted, get your oregano. Please message me if you have any questions about this beautiful product, but it is liquid gold in so many different ways. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope this finds you happy and healthy, and I can't wait to see you next week where we're talking about the letter P. I love you. I'll be seeing you.